Well, like I was saying, this widow lady was at the bar last night, whose husband got cooked by an erupted volcano with his girlfriend, what she didn't know about, and she was mournful. Well, there was this feller there and she's an older woman, and there was this feller there who she's a little lady, and her husband had been a tall feller, and somebody she had not seen since high school wandered in, and he'd been living in another state, and he was widowed. Uh, he didn't tell us how, and they saw each other like across a crowded room, as one of them songs says, what I don't ever listen to. And they saw each other, and they started telling each other their mournful stories about how they was widowed, and he thought her story was horrible, that her husband had been mean to her, and he was holding her, and they was a talking, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, they're trying to tickle each other's tonsils, and it would have gone out okay. It wouldn't have been nothing wrong with that in the bar, though I don't know if that's the appropriate place for it. Anyway, tonsil tickling. But there's an art to it, and one of the things about tonsil tickling, you don't do that with somebody what's got a mouthful of chewing tobacco and you don't like it. So he was tickling her tonsils with a mouthful of chewing tobacco, and she gagged, and he stepped back just in time to miss a bazooka barf. And the tragedy is it caught a photograph of Willie Nelson, what he had signed. And we all agree in the bar, one of the things you ought never to do is bazooka barf on a signed Willie Nelson picture, because he's sacred around here. You may not like me or my fellows or friends, but if you don't like Willie, you're going to get in some trouble. You need to go to another bar right quick. So she was very mournful about it, and the bar owner got a hold of Willie, and Willie heard about it and heard about her circumstances. He said it sounded like one of the best country western song ideas he'd ever heard, except for the bazooka barfing on his picture. So he's going to send our Marguerite that owns the bar another picture of him with his signature. I'd like to keep the Willie Nelson picture once I get the barf off of it, and keep that as a memento, because it's pretty special.